I got my hands on a Halo Infinite Special Edition Series X, and we're gonna check it out right now. So on the front right here, obviously we got our boy Master Chief, you got Zeta Halo in the background, and of course a teaser for the console and the controller right here on the front. If you flip it over on the back, right here, it's more or less the same as you would see on a regular Series X packaging. I have one right here for reference. So you got the Power Your Dreams logo, you got a picture of Mr. Chief, and of course, Halo Infinite was supposed to launch when the Series X launched last year alongside the console, but you know, neither here nor there. We have it now, and that's what matters, right? So back to the console, the main event, what we want. We got our boy Master Chief, we got the 20th anniversary Halo logo, and we also have the Halo Infinite logo. And flip it over on the back, got a different shot of Master Chief right here. Our boy Master Chief, looking fresh as always. And some of the armor plating that you would see on the console itself. On the side, it's a very nice message to the fans, just basically saying, okay, thanks for joining us on the Halo ride, on the Halo train, making Halo what it is today, and for all the support over the years. Very nice. But on to the main event, the main event, what we all want to see, and this is my favorite part, because I think Xbox does a really good job of this process right here. The packaging, they put a lot of thought into it, and the presentation of it as well. It feels almost like an event. Oh, nice. Very nice. And of course, all those same elements are there right here, but they beef it up with some more Halo stuff to make it special. I'm pretty sure this is the Spartan Operations logo. It also could be the just general UNSC logo. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments if I'm right or wrong. Correct me, feel free. But moving on, so we take it out, and underneath the console, we have the digital edition this bundle comes with. And this is the reason why it's $50 extra than just a regular Series X. But this Halo Infinite, it's a value of $60 and you're getting it for $50 pretty much. So a little $10 discount that they throw in for you. But back to the console, the real thing, right? So I'm gonna try my best to delicately remove this packaging. Again, nice. This is just beautiful. Guys, this is just beautiful. I'm not even done unwrapping it yet. And I can already tell this is an elite product for classy gamers. This looks very nice. It's very different seeing it in person rather than staring at the sold out pre-order screen on Microsoft and GameStop and all those other retailers that are selling it. And if we're going by just the product description right here, you have, again, that Spartan UNSC armor plating right here, and it goes up to the stars of Zeta Halo, apparently. This is the night sky of Zeta Halo, which is where the Infinite campaign takes place. So just for a little comparison for those who don't know, because it's not a very overt detail, but on the bottom of the fan, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a green circle that you can see at a specific angle. And on this one, it's blue. And that is very clean. That's apparently a nod to Cortana, which is kind of cryptic, because we know from the most recent Halo games that Cortana is somewhere out there trying to assimilate the galaxy by force and take over the mantle of responsibility. But I think it's a really cool little detail that they've added in, because we all know, true Halo fans know, that Cortana is as much beloved as Master Chief himself. They're a great team. Master Chief and his trusty AI, and she's among my first video game crushes. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of support for that in the comments as well. So I think it's just a really cool detail that they've added in for a console that's celebrating 20 years of Halo, to have a little piece of Cortana in there. I think that's really cool. Let's see, going on, if you flip it over to the back, you'll see once again that 20th anniversary Halo logo. All this specific anniversary branding, I feel, is gonna make this console specifically, and all this 20th anniversary merch, really help it retain its value as the years go forward. I just think it's a really cool detail. And okay, I'm doing like a second pass of this. This is so nice. This is so nice, man. I already have a Series X, and I want to buy this. Like, even though it does the same thing, it's so nice. I just want to buy it. But as you can see right here, some small details that jump out at me is these little buttons that are part of the armor plating, it kind of masks the disc eject button. It kind of makes it part of the design, which I think is really cool. Having the stars kind of extend up all the way to the fans, it kind of gives it a sense of height, almost as if it's an infinity pool or something. Kind of like the stars go on for forever. What would be really cool is if they had it to where if you power it on, there's a projection of some sort that projects stars and the Halo Infinite logo as well. I don't think that they did that. It would have been cool if they put that in, but hey, it's still a very nice console. So on the regular Series X, you see that it's just black when it's powered off, and then when it lights up, it's kind of that white translucent pearl color. I don't know, we'll check it out, we'll plug it in to see how this lights up, but so far it does. This power button matches the kind of copperish gold lining that's part of the armor right here. Looking like pretty much it. Let's move on to the controller, because that's another big part of it as well. And the controller comes in this like really cool compartment in the packaging right here. So let's go ahead and check that out. It kind of feels like they beefed up the texture on the back handles right here. It feels really good. This is a beautiful controller, honestly. I really wish that they sold this as just a standalone. For people who want a Halo controller but don't want to spring for the Halo Elite Series controller. This is just real nice. Again, you have that same armor plating that's on the console, just no stars on this controller, no stars. And once again, if you flip it over to the back, you have that 20-year Halo anniversary logo. And gosh, this is just really cool. The one question I have looking at this, and I don't know, maybe someone in the comments could look into this, I'm not sure. But there's 3 distinct markings. So they have a dash right here, what looks like 2 dashes right here, and then 3 right here. I don't know what those symbolize. I don't know if they're specific rankings within the UNSC or the Spartan Corps. I'm not sure, but I would love to get more information on these little guys right here. And if that was intentional just to make it look cool, or if it has some hidden Halo meaning that I'm missing at the moment. Overall, God, very cool controller. I love the gold plating of it. I love on the menu and capture buttons right here, they kind of pop out with that gold copper action right here. Overall, very nice. And they extended the texture up to the bumpers. Usually the texture is up on the triggers right here, but not on the bumpers. It's pretty smooth up on the bumpers, just on a standard Series X controller. Overall, so cool, so cool. I'm gonna put this away for now, or maybe I can display it right here. Bing, bang, boom, so you get the whole package. But overall, very, very cool. This is, when I first saw this, when they revealed it, I thought, man, that's a really cool looking console. I'm seeing it in person, I'm thinking, dang, this is a really cool looking console. They released this, for those who don't know, as part of a celebration of 20 years of Halo and also Xbox. It's part of a long line of merchandise and accessories that they have rolled out for the occasion. Speaking of 20-year merch, I have right here a controller we're gonna check out in my next video. If you wanna check that out, make sure you subscribe, set your notifications to all. But back to the console, right? So I got it plugged in and I'm gonna turn it on. Like I said, I hope it's the full-on Halo theme song, but I doubt it, so let's see. Nice, nice. It sounds familiar, it sounds pleasant, but let's see, let's turn off. I think this is a really cool console. I appreciate that they went with a more understated design. It's more of a classier celebration of Halo and Xbox than just, you know, making an obnoxious Spartan green console or something like that. I appreciate that they went with a more understated route, and I think anyone who, like I said, goes through the trouble of picking this up is really gonna enjoy it. I might be giving this away to a new subscriber, so if you want more info on that, keep your eyes on the channel, subscribe, set your notifications to all. But anyway, thanks so much for tuning in and joining me for my very first unboxing on the channel. Hopefully there's gonna be many, many more to come. If you're joining for the first time, my name is Ray. Make sure you subscribe, set your notifications to all if you want to see more content like this, and we'll see you next time.